Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about video game figures and statues and where to find them. So with that being said, welcome back to the CES Arcade. You know what time it is. It's time to
get ready.
We have 6 or 7 figures here that I want to talk about. However, I do want to mention one special unboxing here. This is something that means a lot to me that I actually managed to hunt down, and I didn't know where else to put it on the channel, so I wanted to include it in today's video because, well, growing up as a kid, my aunt had this just hanging up on her wall. He was missing his hat and he was dirty, you know, catching dust, but he was just there, just kind of there, and I always wanted him. One of my cousins, whoever it belonged to, didn't want to give him up. It is what it is. I never got it until now. This isn't the same one. I have no idea what happened to that one. However, I managed to find the same doll on eBay and I managed to get it for a great price. And here it is. Just arrived the other day. This is from Applause from 1989. That's the year I was born. This little doll of Super Mario predates me by a few months. And I can't believe that I actually have it. And it's such a vintage style of a doll. It's definitely Mario back when Nintendo really didn't double down on how Mario should look when it came to merchandise. There's just a charm about this guy here, and he's got, you know, he's stuffed up pretty well, and he's adorable. I'm so happy to actually have this in my hands. Like, you have no idea how much this means to me, because I thought I would never own that doll of Mario, and here it is all these years later. I actually have one of my own, and it's cool because he actually comes complete with his hat, but this was just kind of how he looked, hanged up against the wall. Now that I actually have my own Mario doll now, this is gonna look amazing on my video game wall. I'm definitely gonna set him aside here because he's vintage, man. So let's talk about the real reason why we're here. We're here to talk about these video game figures and statues. Each of these statues and figures are available at bigbadtoystore.com. If you need a link to find any of them, the link in the description down below will be there for you. And Big Bad Toy Store is where I generally tend to shop when it comes to video game figures or any figures in general. And they've never let me down. Their customer service is fantastic. So I definitely suggest, if you're looking for any of these in particular, check Big Bad Toy Store first. And unless otherwise stated, I'll let you know if you could find it somewhere else. Alright, so let's move on. First off, I want to talk about this new 2B statue that I just recently got, once again from Big Bad Toy Store. She wasn't that expensive, but she was a bit on the pricey side. However, money well spent. I originally bought a Bring Arts figure of 2B and it was too small. The joints were weak and I did not enjoy it. Sold it. Whatever money I made from that one, I put into this one. And I do not regret it one bit. If you would like to see an unboxing and review for this, it'll be on my main Scorpio Cesar channel, where I focus more on action figures and reviewing those. So you'll find links to those videos in the top right hand corner of your screen, at the end card, as well as in the description down below. So if you want a closer in-depth look at any of these statues and figures, you'll see it over there. Moving on, we have this beautiful pop-up parade statue of Enoshima Junko and Monokuma from Danganronpa. If you haven't played Danganronpa, they're wild visual novel games that you definitely have to check out. They just recently re-released the entire trilogy in one package for modern day consoles. If you have a Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, I believe it might be on Game Pass. I could be wrong, but definitely check out the Danganronpa series if you have the stomach for it. So happy to actually have a nice statue of Monokuma and Junko, and they're fantastic. Check out my review for that as well. These two figurines here of Sonic and Tails were purchased separately. However, I did a joint review for both of them, and you can mainly find these two at Target. That's where I got mine. However, I do note that the line is also held by Big Bad Toy Store. So if you're looking for more of these style scaled figures of Sonic and Friends, definitely check Big Bad Toy Store, because that's probably where I'm going to order mine moving forward. Next up, we have this Youtooz brand of Banjo and Kazooie vinyl figurine. Now the price for this one was a bit high for my taste. I think it definitely would have been better if it was like $10 cheaper. For $29.99, your mileage may vary whether or not you feel it's worth it. However, do note that the Youtooz is a very specific style of figure. Think pop figures and how soulless their eyes look. Right. Well, Youtooz has a thing where the eyes and the pupils are actually like smiling in a way, so it looks like the characters are always happy. It works for certain characters. Some characters it doesn't work as well, but I noticed the BanjoKazooie one, I think it works okay. So this is a pretty good vinyl though, and we don't get a lot of BanjoKazooie merchandise out there, so fans of the series definitely want to probably pick this one up. Link in the description down below. Once again, you can get that at Big Bad Toy Store. This one took me by surprise. I was not expecting it to be as good of a figure, and that is for the SH Figuarts PAC-MAN. His little guy is awesome, I swear. It comes with a few accessories, a swappable faceplate where he's actually winking, and he's got optional hands, and the cherry, and of course the little red ghost there, Blinky. And it's an awesome figure. You can see my review on it. I absolutely adore this figure, and the best part about it is only 20 bucks. Come on. Now, can we get an accessory set for this one in the future? I'm really looking forward to seeing what else they do with the Pac-Man line. So yeah, definitely check that out. And last but not least, this has to be one of my favorite figures of all time. Here we have NECA's Spyro the Dragon. Now this one is based off his original trilogy look. Lots of good articulation with this one, and he might be a bit tight for some of you when you get him out of his package, but all you gotta do is dump him in some hot water, let him sit there for a bit, work the joints, and you should be good to go. I did a full review on this one as well at the main channel, so definitely check that out if you would like to get a more detailed look on this actual figure. But this one I managed to find by luck at Target. It came out around the time the Reignited trilogy came out. He might be a little harder to find, however, I managed to find him at my local Target by chance. He usually ranges around $19.99 to $24.99, so check out Target. If not, you can't find him there. Check him out at any place that NECA figures are being held, or Big Bad Toy Store has them as well. So there's that. So anyways, that's it for today's episode of video game figures and where to buy them. I hope this video was helpful and informative for all of you. If you picked up any of these, let me know how you like them in the comment section down below. And if you're looking for video game figures, Scorpio Caesar is your guy, alright? If you like this kind of video, would like to see more volumes of it, let me know in the comment section below and hit that like button. Share the video with some of your friends. You already know what to do to support the channel. Anyways, thanks for watching everyone. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll see you all very soon.